Tip number 15, sleep naked. Human beings are physically designed to be naked at least some of the time. Our body functions, body clock, hormonal systems, and reproductive organs all benefit from lower body temperature. And when we're naked, our bodies naturally settle at the ideal temperature for every one of these functions. But the emotional benefits are even more profound. You know, there are a lot of misperceptions about nakedness. You might think you'll feel anxious when you're naked. You might think you'd feel defenseless. You might feel out of shape or unattractive. But in study after research study, when people tried sleeping naked, they reported the opposite of each of these perceptions. Sleeping naked with their partner gave them a sense of security. Being naked in general made them feel more free, and sleeping naked with their partner led to a more positive body image. There are two reasons for this. The first one is hormonal. Skin-to-skin contact releases oxytocin, and that's the feel-good hormone. The second reason is about emotional openness. Just as our bodies are designed to be free, our emotional core also needs to be free of the tight protections we have in place. And there's one more misperception we should cover. You may think that being naked should be reserved for signaling sexual desire and sexual activity. Honestly, in American society, we equate physical nakedness and sex, but in many other cultures, those two things are quite separate. In fact, it's emotional nakedness that lets our guard down and allows us to be vulnerable, and that's a big reason why sex feels so good, even more than the physical nakedness part. But you might be thinking, I don't want to be naked and vulnerable. That doesn't sound good to me. Come close to me and listen. Yes, you do. In fact, you don't just want it, you need it. That's why you chose to be in a relationship. If sexual satisfaction was only about the physical release, frankly, you could handle that on your own. Sex in the context of a committed relationship is much more about the emotional than the physical release. It's a way to feel accepted. It's how we feel loved. It's why you crave sex with your partner, and it's why it hurts so much when you don't get it. We need both physical and emotional nakedness to recharge our life energy, uniting our body, our mind, and our spirit. In more concrete terms, it's about vitality. If we don't have vitality, we start to feel used up and tired and apathetic. We feel flat and we stop feeling joy. Our experiences don't thrill us. Our senses become dull. Food doesn't taste as good. Colors lose their intensity. And everything in our lives fades out to gray. So when I say, yes, you do want to feel naked and vulnerable, it's because I know you want vitality. Your emotional energy is vital to your happiness, and we all want to be happy. Emotional openness fosters good health and deepens our connection, and that's what getting naked with your partner is all about. If you have trouble winding down to sleep, I have a super article from the National Sleep Foundation on how to get a better night's sleep. Just comment sleep tips below, and we'll get that right out to you. So, I urge you to try sleeping naked and hopefully convince your partner to do the same. And as I say to you every single time, this is just a tip. If you could use a little bit of help preparing to talk to your partner about sleeping naked, then just jump on a call with me and let's work out a strategy for how to approach them. The link to set that up is always right around here for every tip. So that's all I got for you. I'm Ellen from the Passionate Partners Project. I'll see more of you when I drop the next tip.